Welcome, viewers, to another fabulous episode of Unapologetically Free. Now, today I am going to talk about how to balance gratitude as well as a hunger for more. Now, this is the debate that has been ongoing by many people. The idea of the pros and cons of contentment versus discontentment. Now, first up, having hunger for more is innate in human beings. And in a good way, we seek and yearn for growth. And it is true also that whatever stops growing dies. And following this train of thought, we often make it a point to constantly improve ourselves and better the state of our lives, the state of our health. And we will catch ourselves in our weaknesses or even blame other people for things that are not going well. And in my opinion, this isn't something that is bad, because you have to have hunger. You have to be dissatisfied with where you are in life in order to achieve. A person who is fully contented with his life may come across as lackadaisical, as someone with no ambition to achieve anything and therefore contribute to society. It is therefore a matter of spectrum. Okay, you can be very hungry for more and yet use it as a positive drive, okay, to propel your life towards the life you want it to be. Let me give you an example. I am on this no-fap journey because I'm hungry for more, because I want more out of life, because I want better relationships with people, because I want to increase my energy, I want to be more assertive, and I want to be happier with a healthier brain that is dopamine filled, that is natural in terms of having enough dopamine receptors. So this hunger for more is important, but the key is to make sure that this hunger propels you to action rather than cause you to analyze and fear taking action. The gap between where you are now and where you want to be must be cemented and filled with hope and faith. Now, this is very important because you don't want to be one of the many people out there who are constantly and always complaining. They complain about this, they complain about that, and they are always in this victim mentality. And I tell you, on the spectrum of discontentment, they are very discontented, but they are not doing anything about these discontentment that they have with their life. All they do is blame, but they refuse to take responsibility. They refuse to take action, and that is why these people will forever remain losers that will never amount to anything great, because they think in their mind, they believe in their mind that their circumstances shape who they are. But that is what I know to be absolutely untrue, that I have influence, that I can shape my life and my circumstance, and you can too. And therefore, if you are discontented with your life, don't stop at there. Don't just stop at complaining. Go and get some. Go and take one step every single day. Hustle, fight, and just use that drive that you will receive from going on no-fap, because this is serious business. This no-fap is serious business. This is not something that you just mess around and keep on failing. You have to come to a place of decision where you decide that enough is enough. This discontentment, I'm going to do something about it, and it's going to be beautiful. Just never lose that sense of hunger. Stay hungry. And yet, importantly, have the faith and hope to believe that you can one day be that person you're dreaming of being. Now, this is where a big ego can sometimes be beneficial as compared to being someone with an overly inferior complex. Now, a person with a huge ego will often be confident that he can do something. He will be confident with the decisions that he makes, even if his abilities are nowhere near good. Now, this sense of self-confidence gives this person the faith and the hope that things can be done. And in a very pessimistic society, you have to have this sense of self-confidence and self-belief that believes that it can be done. Because if you do not have hope and if you do not have faith, looking at all these things you are discontented about will kill you because there is no future. Motivation, optimism always belongs to and is in the future. So dream. Be discontented with what you have now, but always dream and use that hunger to propel you towards that vision that you set for yourself. Now, then comes the important part of gratitude. That's this idea, hey, if I'm discontented, if I have hunger for more, then wouldn't this make me a very discontented person? Well, the idea over here of gratitude is enjoying and giving thanks for what you already have right now. And it might be things that you have never even thought of, such as being able to breathe, such as having your family in your life, such as having friends in your life, such as having the job that you have, whatever it is. Even if you think it sucks, there are things that you can be grateful for. Now, having gratitude does not remove the hunger and drive that you have for your life and in your life. And let me just give you this story where a shift in my mentality and attitude helped me so greatly. So there was once I had a really bad day quite a few years back, and I felt really, really bad. And I kept blaming a lot of things. I was negative, I was critical, I was complaining, I was down, and I was definitely discontented with the way things are going. I felt negative, maybe even depressed. Then I decided to watch a motivational video by this speaker called Zig Ziglar, which I will provide the link in the description box below. Go and click on it. It is an absolutely phenomenal video on mindset. And I watched this video and suddenly there arose in me this sense of hope, this sense of gratitude for the things that I have, a sense of joy, a sense of excitement. Whereas a few minutes before watching this video, negative thoughts were bombarding my mind. I suddenly had a shift in perspective, and within that 9 minutes of video, I would say my mood changed from around 2 upon 10 to about 7 upon 10, and it was such an amazing experience. I still remember it to this day. But what is the difference? The difference is I changed my mindset, because technically what I had did not change in those 9 minutes. I did not have more money, I did not have more friends, I did not even have more quality whatever. But I did start to appreciate the things that I had in life. And because I was focused instead on what I want, because I was focused instead of what I have, a sense of joy started to arise in me, and I gradually adopted a more positive mental attitude. It's more of like, now I can do it, I can, I will, I must do it, I have the hope, I have the faith, and yet I'm grateful to have this experience here on earth. So you have to develop a positive mental attitude. It is the training of your mind to focus on the positive and hopeful in every and any circumstance. Now, whatever you focus on will grow. If you focus on the negative things, somehow the influence of these negative things will start to grow. If you focus instead of what you do have, if you focus instead on your strength, you will start to develop a sense of gladness, a sense of positivity that will draw people to you. And it will be fantastic. And just use this positive mindset to tackle whatever challenges that you may have. So here's your assignment. Practically speaking, just spend 5 minutes every day when you wake up and before you go to bed to count your blessings. Something like, I'm grateful today for the meal that I have with my family. I am grateful to have the opportunity to film this video, and I'm grateful for having friends in my life that I can share my life with and just talk to. It is impossible to be in a situation where you cannot give thanks for anything. Look at my 2 limbs. I can give thanks for having my 2 limbs because there are some people who do not even have hands the moment they were born. So build that mindset because positivity can be contagious. So will faith, hope, and all these things that will drive you to achieve your goal and cause you to continue to stay on this path of no fab and more. Now, if you like this video, like it, comment, subscribe, share this video, and I'll see you again.